Desi Arnaz Jr. was born on January 19, 1953. On the same day, millions of Americans watched Lucy Ricardo give birth on television in I Love Lucy. It wasn't a coincidence. It was a moment that tied his life to fame before he could even open his eyes. Within hours of his real birth in Los Angeles, cameras were already waiting, and the world had claimed him. From the very beginning, Desi Arnaz Jr. was treated less like a child and more like a symbol. His crib was rolled onto studio sets for publicity photos, and photographers crowded hospital hallways. As he grew older, he admitted that he never felt like a real son. He felt like a prop in a story that belonged to someone else. That story began long before him, with Lucille Ball, born on August 6, 1911, in Celeron, New York. Her childhood ended abruptly when her father, Henry Ball, died from typhoid fever when she was only 3. Her mother was forced to work, leaving Lucille with her grandparents. That early separation shaped her hunger for success and control. As a child, Lucille Ball suffered from severe rheumatoid arthritis and spent nearly 2 years bedridden. During that time, she watched Charlie Chaplin films repeatedly, copying his movements and timing. Those lonely hours became the foundation of her physical comedy. By the time she reached Hollywood, she had learned how to endure pain and rejection without stopping. Her rise was slow. At RKO Pictures, she played background roles and low-budget parts, earning the nickname Queen of the Bees. But she learned discipline. Everything changed in 1951 when I Love Lucy premiered. Filmed with 3 cameras and a live audience, the show became a cultural phenomenon. When Lucille Ball became pregnant, the show wrote it into the storyline, something television had never done before. On January 19, 1953, the episode Lucy Goes to the Hospital aired. More than 44 million viewers tuned in, beating President Dwight D. Eisenhower's inauguration ratings. That night made Desi Arnaz Jr. the most famous baby in America. Behind the scenes, his childhood was far from perfect. His parents worked long hours, and he was raised mostly by nannies. Arguments filled the house. In 1960, Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz divorced, shattering the image America loved. Desi Jr. Only 7 believed for years that his birth had contributed to the breakup. At just 12, he was pushed back into fame as part of Dino, Desi Billy, alongside Dean Martin's son. The band became a sensation, but Desi Jr. was overworked, performing exhausting shows while still a child. During a tour in Texas, he collapsed from heat exhaustion at 13. Success continued, but pressure followed. He earned a Golden Globe nomination as a teenager, yet critics constantly compared him to Lucille Ball. His personal life became tabloid material, especially his relationship with Patty Duke, which Lucille tried to control. Drugs soon entered his life, filling emotional gaps Fame never could. By his 20s, addiction took hold. Cocaine, Quaaludes, and LSD spiraled into breakdowns. A crashed Ferrari, failed relationships, and public humiliations followed. At 28, doctors told him his brain showed damage far beyond his age. Overwhelmed, he attempted suicide. It was Lucille Ball who found him and begged him to get help. Rehab forced Desi Arnaz Jr. to confront years of emotional silence, control, and abandonment. Therapy revealed that his mother's punishment was often withdrawal, not anger, leaving wounds that lasted decades. In the late 1980s, he stepped away from Hollywood. He moved to Boulder City, Nevada, and restored the historic Boulder Theater, turning it into a nonprofit community space. Away from cameras, he finally found peace. In recent years, Desi Arnaz Jr. has spoken openly about his past. He says fame gave his family everything and nothing at the same time. His message now is simple. Choose family over legacy, love over image, and honesty over applause. His life stands as a powerful reminder that being born into fame can cost far more than it gives.